Hey guys, Spook here, and we are back. Back not knowing what to do next because I forgot. Okay, oh, I think we actually had to go to Dirtwater. Like the post office here. Pretty sure, actually. Betty notices a camp of bandits before you do and dives behind a large chrysote bush before they spot you. Capture them alive. You jump out of the bushes, getting the drop on the bandits, and order them to freeze. After tying them up, you march them back to town and force them to admit to their mothers what they've been up to. Out of gratitude, one of the moms gives you a freshly baked pie. Sweet. You want me some pie? Oh, hey, you moved. Cactus Bill. Didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I've got to admit, I don't remember what voice I gave him. It was so long ago. I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs. I figured I'd hitch a ride out west to see what I could see. And just look at this place. So much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pop. Thank you kindly, so what's new? Well, to be honest, what's new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. I'm sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping to run across a similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here. Or failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Not yet. Of course, I'm getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody. I'll keep an eye out. Heck, I sure would appreciate it. Ow. Ow. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I didn't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there, they run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Could you get me some broken leg pills? Coming up. Oh yeah, I bought flowers from her. Hey, post office. That's right. I forgot I had the ballistic chart. That's why I came here. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Brentwood, and I'm hunting on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out. Just give it out either. Delivering going missing is bad enough news, though. I suppose it's alright, just this once. Wait here, sir. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a note of paper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see? Based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you the cheat sheet for reference. So now I need to go back here. Ooh, curious copes. Over there. Your available transponder begins slowly and quietly. That's pretty attractive. Not in my turn. Okay, these things do not like spooky names. 70. It's almost dead. Okay, we got plenty of cannon fodder. My beam's definitely getting a lot better. Man, this spooky spell is worth white hair. Sweet, you got El Vibrato scraps and that. Beeping from a transport reaches a deafening volume. Okay, I'm guessing that's all that was there. Okay. Oh, dang it. As you're riding along, you only think about how sometimes one cowpoke will shoot at another cowpoke's feet and you'll dance. Now it's usually a situation where the first cowpoke is being mean or threatening. But then you idly wonder if a fellow could do something similar, shooting at his own feet. If he were a good enough shot or a good enough dancer. Dang it, I don't have good moxie. I don't have good moxie. And I'm all full. 752? Yes. I don't think I need foraging though. Cool. Alright. Trespass. Follow the map. Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal. After all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just paranoid. This tree looks like it wants a hug, but I wouldn't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. It's a lock, but is it locked to keep you out or is it to keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. It's unmarked. There's no name or anything. You knock on the door, a voice inside. Come in, it's open. It's always open. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. I need to put this down again, because I slouch so bad. Like I'm at the bottom of the screen. So I have that other chair in here. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry. I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes blood sound like blood. Bead and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly relude like blood. But this is, tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning it up when you arrived. Sleepy time, I get it. Earl Grey. Sorry, that's private. My bleed room. Your what? My blood room. My bleed room. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here. That's what I slugged, yes. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages?
Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe.
Did you just say long pork?
That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way.
This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend.
Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective.
Has a mailman been by recently?
Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us.
I hope you mean that he left.
I like to think he'll always be here, in spirit.
Thanks.
Okay. I feel like Sigurd. That's what I'm trying to do, Gary. You're no help. I roll for perception. Ah, you've noticed my collection?
Oh, yeah, it's, dramatic.
It all belonged to my father, and his father before him. They were butchers.
And you?
I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my own little blood and breakfast. How do I... Okay, I don't know what to do about that, but I do remember I gotta go get broken leg potion or something. Pills. Broken leg pills. Oh, not a single encounter? Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills. Shoot. Oh, yeah, that's why I have beat iron. I'm so poor. Leave them alone. Because it's none my business. Ah. Okay, now to dirt water. I'm just gonna start scrolling down instead of trying to move them out. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look up. Oh wait, I've had this one. I've had that random encounter before. Stage. Yeah. Wait, kitchen in. There should be a cook in here now. Have you got that saltpeter yet? I forgot that I had that for this guy. That's the stuff, thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper.
Because it's really spicy?
Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. If you grow in an area outside of town, you should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. I have money for slop. Also really bad at poker. Okay, well, I'll just roll out. Here you go. Whew, thanks, I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg.
That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay?
Yeah, I got 20 XP. It cost me 200 meat. Oh, hi, dude. You want some love? Hi, buddy. Hi. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Nice to see you again.
Hey, did your elves make the trip okay?
Oh, sure, yeah. No problems, like, at all. I've been seeing them less and less since the move, though. So I've been making some boots myself just to help them out.
Oh, well, that's really nice of you.
What can I get you, man? Tony's Tiger Stripes boots. I get it. Ooh, these are actually pretty good. It's +3 speed to a pair of boots. I have 16 meat. Not a lot available, guys. Man, I only helped one guy move. So I gotta wander around here, get a pepper. Hey! You get a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. That was convenient. There it is. Oh, cool. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new sauté knife and I haven't got time to fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. There's so many random quests I forgot that I even had. Post office. Oh, anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not worth stealing. Dang it. Oh. I didn't even realize that was Bill. I thought it was just a normal cactus. There you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce. Come here, dude. Buddy. Hi. But my friend my jerk friend, Dave J, stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret with his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. The Dave Yard. He's dead, he won't mind. Where's he buried? The Dave Yard, naturally. Sorry. I didn't do the voices, I was concentrating on petting a dog. Hey! You're stinky. Okay, let's go to the Dave Yard. Ooh, brown boots. This is such an overpowered weapon. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36 years. Oh boy, free lunch. Hey, don't growl at me. Skull chips. Skull with an odd tag on it.
I know you want love. You just want some love, huh?
I put you on my lap, but then you would crawl over my desk, huh? A stinker. Okay. Oh, I wanted to fight this guy. Fight. Bigger fight. I can literally use this 4 times. He missed. I think I was supposed to do this mission a lot earlier on. Just leave him be. Mostly burn rags. Used to be a person? You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You got an item, gore-splattered scroll, and human ashes. And a discipline strip. Discipline slip. You read over the infraction listed on the slip, and looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious. You stick the slip into your journal. I should check that out.
You just want so much love today, huh?
Examine the ashes. These cremated earth remains of persons. Someday they refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. Scatter them. You find a pleasant-looking vista, and toss the ashes into the air. That's probably what the person would have wanted, you guess. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human... It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Oh, shoot. Oops. Anyway, there's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such like that. The tag on the skull has a serial number. It says it was borrowed from the sub-mission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. I can't believe that I just effed up. Fortunately, you don't have any human action on you, so much for that video. I can't believe I just automatically just threw the ashes. Did I even have, like, a glass orb or whatever for the heart? So upset that I did that, and I probably don't have a way to get ashes. Dang it. I'm upset, so I'm just gonna fight a bunch of you. You're dead. You're dead. Dang it. Let's dig a dude up. There it is. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. You reach to the garbage bag and are surprised to find that's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding, it's pudding and motor oil. Finally managed to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Okay. Can't believe I messed up that ritual. It really sucks. Yeah, I got it. This probably isn't going to be very good anyways. Should probably get the foraging skill. I'm going to do that one. I should probably get this. So it outfoxes. Okay, I need 300. I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna save it. Just slippery shifts. Oh wow. I don't know what to do. How'd you get bubble gum? Oh wait. Hold up. Might be able to get bubble gum out of these guys. Oh, sorry, Bill. Didn't mean to run into you again. I need none of these. Okay. Need bubble gum. Is Surge match, graveyard, cowardice. I think I found something that was like, the professor would like to know about this. I don't remember what. Oh. Whoops.
Yep, got him right here.
Handles to the strange contraption in the corner of the room. Against the tinker. Great, just let me, yep, okay. This will do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. Take another 5 scratch for each one you need. Are you familiar with the Lost Touch Oven mine? Grim place, but that's where I found the chassis for this fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Good to see you again. Hey, Chester. No. Only thing about ley lines. That's what it was. You don't know much with that mystical mumbo jumbo. It's very unscientific, but it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. Sweet. Oh, I need a key now. Because I've only ever run into freaking one thing I didn't have a key. So, I have 2 keys. I was in conference, we stick it in it. There's a big old, like, cultist, like, backstory thing here. There it is. I'm gonna say there's something new. Ooh, translate them. If you translate to my third is the third of a clever rhyme. Wow. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Gas mask and miner's pants. 2 armor. I like my pistol attack. I've got sure guns. The king has found another spittoon. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although, oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. Guess the miners plugged the hole with something. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink glands coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill. And occasionally, a little bubble pops to the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it. Whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath. Not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars which they light with tufts of burning human hair. Fortunate for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure syrup on it. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast so you still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole of the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. What? A leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Yay. Lodestone ring. Put that on because I really need it. Let's do armor plus 2 speed. Oh, yeah. I muted my mic. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see the exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for if not this? Oh, I needed meat. Oh, I needed it. Talk to you in a second. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even see you. Orpheus Emerald. These scraps are just painted on them, in blood. As you get near the rocks, the voice in your head begins screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. I really don't want to, though. To explore, though. Would I have been able to explore if I didn't take all this bad Necronomicon-esque stuff? It's such an awful noise. But I got lots of meat. Thought I could see it on there. 306. Did I say I wanted... I think I said I wanted outfoxing. Or I could wait and get the last Grim Skull thing. I'm gonna wait. Okay. I'm gonna keep wandering. Wait. Should I go back and tell the professor? Like, there's a crazy dude. Good to see you. Wait. You had a chance to take a keystone to the lost Dutch oven mine and look over that unusual pile of rocks? It wouldn't let me. I have the keystone, but it won't let me. I have two of them. Did I F the quest over for myself? F. Me. Maybe we'll find something good. Sweet. I'm just gonna keep wandering around. Oh, you're gonna get spanked. Hey, go tooth. I can take that to the hippie lady. I don't even remember what was in the Great Garbanzo's hideout. Antagonize it. Well, you need to worry about it. Okay, I'm getting a lot of those infernal soul fragments. Oh, that's right. Master Cookery 2. Okay, so that's where I do that. Okay. Let's go back to Breadwood. Get me some El Vibrato fights. Cannon Water. Dang. I should probably go. This is a spittoon, and an unusually full one. Best to leave it alone. Look, this ain't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in literal scum of the earth. Well, I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spittoons. I got my hand right in there, splashing around. Not listening. You find nothing. You are the worst person in the world. Ha! I found something all right. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots. So there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots. Great. Boots full of banded spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they named it after you. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. I'm already the king. It's an actual trading post. That's in you trade with the posts. That's great. Oh, yes. I want to get that for Gary. Like, yeah, this is nice, but I want to get this for Gary. It's kind of nice. It's so expensive. I don't have money. Wait, but can't I sell the meat? Because didn't what I get, weren't they like meat chunks? Yeah. Cool. I can't get it for Gary. Hey, what are you guys up to? How does it work? Ooh, I don't have gambling money. Don't be this guy. Well, well, looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into my town. Howdy, cake sucker. Rude. Get used to it. We like our cousin here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. Say about washing dishes. Sorry, I've recorded like 4 of these back to back. My butt's starting to hurt. That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash the dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving just for such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. I'll pay it off. You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever. You can tell him he's free yourself. Ooh, Gary. You're a free elf, Dobby. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. What'd you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all? Well, I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Hey! Who's this guy? Okay. Mirror. I need help! No. We go with some of your problems? Okay. Let's do... Dirty book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. That makes sense. A quarter of your library's gone. Ah. Fight me, cows. One of these. Ah! Dead. Oh, man. It was worth going crazy. Especially because now my bean's doing good. Ah! Yeah. Cool. See in here? Ooh. The Diary of Alexandria. Hey, you got an open book. Advanced Beancraft volume. Oh, wait. Wait. Goblins standing off to one side of the trail, just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching.
Hello?
Oh, hello, hi.
What you doing?
A moon I am looking at.
Neither moon is out right now. Nothing being up there.
I am happy to waiting.
The moons won't come for hours. You two waiting this long?
Yes, moon, so big, so bright, so big. To waiting and seeing.
You two liking the moons, huh?
Yes, very. To looking, I like to collecting rocks of them. We start to explain the moons, their makeup, their origins, how they orbit the planet and each other, and so on, to the goblin. But it turns out that the goblin actually knows far more about it than you do. Unfortunately, they're kind enough to not shame you for human-splaining and even share their moon rocks with you. Okay. Light it up. Make the vault door, then those grapes are probably sour. Boom, I put down his freaking signal flare. Blew up the vault. Yeah, baby. Oh. No. Lockpicking 3. Actually, I might. I need 1,000. I'm only half there. I'm gonna save it for lockpicking 3. I need to. But actually, JK, I have books I need to read. How to cheat at poker. Yeah. So as you can conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings, you eat the book. Increases my maximum HP. I'm gonna learn wiring. Oh, afterwards you narrow your eyes and burn the book. Aggressive maintenance. Hey, I need to go get one of those. When you're done reading it, you notice that the book spine is cracked. You try to fix it by hitting it really hard, but you just end up smashing the book to powder. Oh, I almost know all of them. I almost know all of the Beancraft spells. Go me. Okay. Actually, let me hurry and read this. Diary of Alexandria. You flip through the diary, most of it's uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger. He wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precaution, e.g. boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out that isn't much good against cannonballs. Sad day. The Half-Burned Library book represents 12.5% of the total stock of the Breadwood Public Library. Hey, but I got the book, which is not bad to hit. Breadwood. We're going to avoid Chuck's house. Oh, never mind though. Rocks, probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. I'm gonna search the rocks. Both around the rocks, we don't find anything of interest. Except for all the dust all over everything, and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office, so okay. The safe is dirty, but solid looking. Get away from that! The ghostly figure behind the desk growls. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to get away from that! Why, you little... Come here! That was my saving grace. Ah. Oh. 69 hot damage. Okay. I guess it makes sense I can't do a ghost attack against a ghost. Nice. Oh, safe cracking 3. I don't know, safe cracking 1. Ooh. Ooh. I think I have 2 of those now. Oh, Ellsbury. Not good. Okay. grease. Take some. The humans will spin in this reptile. That's a little ominous. Well, I know where there's a skull thing. Indent. This place has a lot of reading. I'm curious about that. You unlock the lever with the foreman's key and give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly it becomes too dark to see and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. Put your soul to the minecart, give it a shove. It trundles down the track and bonks into the big pile of rocks. Got a little pickaxe. There's much to see except for rocks. There's quite a lot of them, though, so if you want to look at rocks, there's a great selection to choose from. Yes, that's not what I want to do. But I did see some beans here. Here. Paper bag, crazy. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, so I know it's... But I know better than trying to stop you from taking a stick. So you've already won. So that's gonna launch it. Something heavier to... Like some grease from outside. I'm a thinker. Oh, because I got the paper bag. Freaking genius. So I think I'll do that. You yank hard on the lever and it releases the mechanism's wound up springs, launching the minecart down the track with a terrific twang noise. Off in the distance, you hear a clunk. Okay. Do that. Okay, with that stick of dynamite. Ready? You're kaboom! Kaboom! Oh, dang, we're almost already out of time again. I'm starting to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this gas tube seems to have died face down in a basement or prayer quarters. A weird statuette. Weird silver idol. Well, the silver skull, alas. Let's go into bed as it falls and yells, I'm coming home. So that's a little unsettling. Take the idol out of your bag. You don't like the way it looks in this dim light. You don't like the way it looks at you in this dim light. You throw the idol into the pit. The weird feeling in your stomach fades away, although you get a sense of, well, it's like if you heard someone chuckle behind you, except you didn't hear anything. There isn't anyone behind you. Yes. Did I need those? Hold up the cursed blood goblet. Good grief, why are you even carrying this thing around? You pitch the gross thing in the hole. Good riddance. Okay, well, did I just F my chances up with this whole cultist? I feel like I just effed up my whole chance of this whole cultist thing going on. Oh, because I probably could have put that silver skull on the table in the big bone area. But I don't think there's a way to go back and get it back. So that's why I was just like, well, I already effed up. Might as well just keep going. Dang it. Well, that really sucks. I want to find something in the rocks. That really blows. Like in the buffalo pile, there's probably freaking... Probably could have put the silver skull on it. Maybe... I did have another skull. So that's cool. Skull-shaped indentation should be. Oh, where it should be. So it's a regular skeleton. Buffalo head. Okay. Oh wait, no, these guys were really strong. Okay, but I do decent damage. And they get shroom growth for scaring. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh no. Bye, Gary. Sorry. I have 10 things of dynamite. Oh yeah. Ah! Protected by my beans. Dang it. So much just one damage, I don't get why. Ooh! Word. Yay. Okay, let's keep doing it. Picking 3. Do I have that? Can I get that yet? Ah, so close. Just a second, dude. Almost done. Okay, then we'll go play. Where did I get a piece of bubble gum? Hey, don't bark at me. Oh, I gotta go get the book back. Hey, come here. Give me just a second and we'll go play, okay? 57. 57. Rather light on fire, I guess. Hey, go. Come on, Gary. Yeah. Cool. Got a book. Well, that's a real bagel batter. Oh, well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. I don't know how to do the missing now. I think I'll end it there. We'll get this logging permit. We're running out of trees around here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town, and the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Oh, God. Oh, no. I need a number 3 pencil. You can get one. There's no store. Which is weird. Alright, I think we're going to leave that there. I'm not really sure where to go next. Or if I just effed over my entire cultist thing I was going for. I hope I didn't. I had that goblet of blood for a really long time. But whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I think by the time you see this, that's probably going to be... Because this episode and like the last 4 were all recorded on the same day. So I think by the time you see this, I will have just started recording again for these videos. So, thank you guys all so much for joining me. And until next time, stay spooky. Toodles!